You know, people, it truly is amazing how the media doesn't give Trump credit for anything he does. I mean, this is really appalling, don't you think? I think the American people are really fed up with all this BS that's going on around the world. I mean, think about this. This man's policies are the reason why the economy is booming. Cutting regulations. Doesn't anybody understand that, how that works? Really? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to say, this is before the tax cuts. Just cutting regulations. And then, of course, the media like Juan Williams give Obama credit. It's Obama's economy. Oh, okay, it's Obama's economy. This guy couldn't eat 3% in 8 years. Trump's done it in his first freaking year. But it's Obama's economy. Kind of like it's Obama killing ISIS. Really? Do you remember Obama said he didn't have a strategy for ISIS? That's not me saying it, people. That's him saying it out of his own freaking big mouth. We don't have a strategy. Right? The JV team. Now they're being crushed and destroyed because of Trump's policies. They won't give Trump credit for any of that stuff. The media doesn't even talk about it. Not one word about it. Why is that? They're so biased, they don't tell the truth. It's absolutely pathetic. It's just sickening to see this shit. And I don't understand the logic here. I mean, they have the Trump collusion with Russia. Really? Hillary gets $145 million from Russia. Now, if someone's going to give you that kind of money, what do they want in return? Huh? Candy canes? I mean, they're going to get something in return. It's to sell out your country. So why would Russia collude with Trump when they can collude with a puppet like a moron like Hillary, who's already got to sell out the country, who has been selling out the country? Does that make sense? Who's colluding? Obama said to be more flexible. Is that collusion with Russia? I know. Where's the questions for this? I don't understand this. That makes no sense. Bill Clinton's getting money from Russia. Who are the real colluders? Who sold uranium to Russia? The Clintons. Who is colluding with this country, people? Russia's the evil country. Who is colluding with them? It's the Democrats. How do they spin this shit? And the media spins it for them. And no one in the media even talks about this. Now, why is that? Think about it. They have an agenda. Trump won despite all this BS. It's amazing how he won despite all this against him. And he's still going strong despite all this against him. Yeah, he may say some stupid things, but you know what? The man should be out there every freaking week at a freaking conference. Anytime he speaks, he'll get a freaking microphone in front of him. They'll let him talk anywhere he goes. He needs to talk because they're not telling the truth about what's going on. And the tax thing, the Democrats are against it. Why are the Democrats against lower taxes for Americans? Right? The Democrats are against school choice for Americans. The Democrats are on the side of the illegal criminals. And the Democrats want rights for terrorists. Are these freaking people backwards or what? But you know the scary part is? They still get 60 freaking million votes. That's the sick part. Think about that. They're against all this. Anything good for America, they're against. But they get that many votes. Now, how twisted is society to prove that? What is going on with this world? Think about it. And all they're doing is, they're defending the freaking dreamers more than the American citizens. And let me tell you something. A lot of these dreamers are freaking nightmares. Ask Kate Steinle. Where's Kate's dreams? Anybody talk about Kate's dreams? No. Kate can't dream anymore because she's freaking dead, you freaking moron liberals. But do you think liberals will talk about that? They won't mention Kate Steinle's name. They'll mention the illegal scum that killed her. They want to let more illegal scum in here. They want to take your guns away from you, your rights away from you. No fences for you, but their homes are protected by fences and walls. They have guns that protect them, people with guns that protect them, and they want you just to shut up and be quiet and deal with the liberal way of life. Well, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. You put the money back into the people's pocket, and they'll go out and spend it and help the economy. I mean, this is just not rocket science, people. I don't get the logic here. How is a party that used to be JFK who cut taxes now become an anti-American party? It's racist to say America first. Really? Would Democrats would rather we be, well, I don't know, 21st, 31st, maybe in the top 100? I mean, why is that racist? How is that racist? Say America first. If you live in Germany, you would say Germany first. I would if I lived in Germany, Germany first. Or at least second. Maybe top 3. I mean, think about it. That's the logic of a Democrat mind. And then you have people that defend every little thing going on, like this Hezbollah bullshit. And there's another thing I've been saying my freaking whole life. Democrats are on the side of the criminals, people. Do you need any more explanation than this? Hezbollah. Obama let Hezbollah do whatever the hell they want as long as he can get the Iran deal. Doesn't anybody understand this or what? Is that just something that's just out there? It's just that they hate the deal, so they're attacking Obama. No, it's a liberal writer who investigated this, who reported this. But of course, the media doesn't want to tell you a word about that. So let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. If that was Trump and Hezbollah, you think it'd be outrage? Oh, what do you think? Huh? They'd be going freaking berserk. Breaking news, worldwide news. Trump had dinner with Hezbollah and he had 2 scoops of ice cream and 4 Diet freaking Cokes. Really? That's another one. Obama snorting Coke, smoking like a chimney. The world doesn't say a word about that, but Trump drinks Diet Coke and he is, oh my God, are you kidding me? Diet Coke? Is it caffeine-free Blue Label? I wonder if it is. This is the mindset of it, of these liberals. They're insane people. People, you need to understand that. Think about that, though. Think about everything I just said. Who's colluding with who? Hillary? Obama colluding with Russia? Obama colluding with Hezbollah? I mean, think about this. Wendy Sherman broke the deal for North Korea getting nukes back when Clinton was president. When Clinton said it is a good deal for America. You remember that? In between rape and women, it's a good deal for America, right? Obama said it's a good deal for Iran. So both these freaking deals are broken by a psycho named Wendy Sherman. Look her up. North Korea has nukes. Obama's going to let Iran get nukes. So Trump has to deal with all this bullshit that the Democrats put in your lap. And then he's the evil one because he talks tough. We don't want someone talking tough now. We want someone bowing and kissing ass. And someone that says Christians got to get off their high horse 1,000 years ago. That's your Obama for you. Right. The same man who sued nuns. Do you understand that? Little Sisters of the Poor. If you don't get that, liberals, look it up. Now, who sues nuns? The devil. Only the devil sues nuns. But this is the same man that's suing nuns. That's giving nukes to freaking Iran. That's letting Hezbollah run rampant, sell their weapons and drugs that are killing Americans. And yet, you stupid Americans will still vote for him. Here's a man that hates Catholics, Christians, cops, and Jews, and those groups will still vote Democrat. And that just freaking blows my mind. It really does. Why? Because, well, Trump is mean. He says that mean in a tweet. He called this fake Indian, Elizabeth Warren, Pocahontas. Oh, okay. That's so mean and nasty and rude and racist and double racist. But they forget all the stuff he's doing, Keystone Pipeline. I've been drilling in Anwar. I've been saying that for freaking years. I love it. I love it. But Warren Williams, are you going to kill the squirrel or the reindeer or the polar bear or something? I mean, these people, they don't care about America's success. Do you not understand that yet? You need to get that through your freaking head. Democrats are on the side of the criminals, the illegal aliens. They don't want America to succeed. We're a racist country. That's why the whole freaking world wants to live here. Such a racist country. Whenever there's a disaster in the world, who do they call? Do they call North Korea? Do they call Iran? Maybe they call Cuba, another one of Obama's buddies. How about that? Do they call them too? I mean, this is insane, people. This is crazy. But then they got to go with Russia with Trump. That didn't work. Now it's a racist. That didn't work. Now it's the rapist. Now they got to go the rape card. So it's the 3 R's. Russia, racist, and rapist. In that order. But I mean, they continue with the bullshit because they don't like this man. Period. The American people do. I don't care about these fucking polls. Excuse my language, but come on. There was 97% chance he wasn't supposed to win. How'd that poll work out, people? Huh? You liberals, who are you? You liberals are really, 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 really awful human beings. That you hate the American people. And yet, Gruber said it right when he said the American people, some of them are stupid. Because they really are. If you vote Democrat, you got to be a moron. Not just stupid. I mean, you think you're voting for JFK, you're not. But think about it. They still get 60 million votes. That's the scary part people need to understand. How is that possible? I know some are illegal votes. We know that. A lot of illegal, especially in California. My home, lovely state. Lovely, lovely place. They've destroyed this state. And they keep doing it. They want more. So come to San Francisco, where you can let your daughter get murdered by an illegal, and we'll let the guy off jail. Can you imagine if I killed an illegal in San Francisco? You think they'd let me out of jail? I'd be hung. And I should be hung if I killed someone. Anybody, not just an illegal. But it's okay for San Francisco to allow an illegal alien who's been deported multiple times to kill a beautiful girl like Kate Steinle, and they won't even talk about her. They won't even name a park after Kate Steinle. They don't want to hear the name Kate Steinle. Well, I know you out there, a lot of people are going to keep hearing Kate Steinle. You know, remember Benghazi? Remember 9/11? Well, remember Kate Steinle, folks, because this woman didn't have a choice. Like, Democrats don't want to give people a choice. I thought they are for choice. Aren't they? No. They want to kill babies, but they're selling their body parts. Now, if it's not a human being, how are you selling body parts if it's not human? What are you selling? That's another one. Does that make sense to you? Sell the body parts, but it's not a human being. It doesn't make sense. If it's not human, what are you selling? If it's human, you're selling body parts to a human being. Try and twist that in a liberal mind. It doesn't work. It just comes out as some kind of spin. And people that defend it, they'll defend it, they'll defend it, they'll keep defending it. Like I've said in my life, I'm all for abortion. I know people get mad at me, but you know why? Because it's liberals that want to abort their children. I say go for it, libs. Abort all your children. There's less liberals in the world, and the world's better off. I mean, just, abort it 10 times. Shove it in, shove it out, who cares? Keep aborting that child. It's a liberal child, you keep aborting it. There's less liberals. And that's what this world and country needs, because they've lost their freaking collective minds, people. Sorry to say, they're nuts. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.